Hi, welcome to this video on basic sheet linking. Under this video, we're going to be looking at how to add and divide figures from two or more sheets in Excel. We'll also look at how to multiply figures from two or more sheets. Then we'll summarize this data in one particular sheet by moving information from multiple sheets. Let's look at our data. Here we have week 1 information showing participants and their level of achievement in week 1. Now we'll see what week 2 should be. We're told that week 2, this performance will be twice the performance of week 1, which means John would have done 2 times what he did in week 1. Now we're going to take week 1 information multiplied by 2. Now every formula in Excel, like we say, starts with equal to. So I'm going to say equal to. I move to week 1. I pick John's performance multiplied by 2 and I press my enter key. Now this is John's performance. I can continue doing that for Ima down here, but if you check, the arrangement of the names are same from week to week. So Ima is under John and Ayodele is under Emmanuel. So instead of doing it one after the other, I just come here and copy this formula down. We've learned how to copy in previous videos. So I come here and I drag this one down. Now this is the performance. Now if you look at the last ones, you will see 1400. These are not well formatted. We have also learned how to format data. So I come here and I click on my comma to give it a separator. Now I move to week 3. Week 3 is saying that the basis for week 3 performance will be, this is the sum of week 1 and week 2. Which means John's performance in week 3 will be his performance in week 1 plus his performance in week 2. So I take equal to, I move to his performance in week 1 and I take this 200 plus I move to his performance in week 2 and I take this and I press my enter key. This is his performance in week 3. So I copied this down also to this level and I move straight to week 4. Week 4 is saying that week 4 performance is 85% of week 3. So I'm going to take week 3 performance. I take equal to, I go to week 3, I click on this, multiplied by 85%, which is 0.85. That's 85%. I press enter. Now this is the performance. I copied this one down as well. Now I move straight to week 5. Week 5 performance is saying that this is the product of week 1 and week 3, which is his performance in week 1 multiplied by his performance in week 3. I take equal to, I move to week 1 here, and I take this multiplied by his performance in week 3. So I move to week 3 and I take this and I press my enter key. This is performance in week 5. Now with this shows that this cell is not wide enough, so I come here and widen this a little bit, and this is it. So I copy it down to that and I move to week 6. Now week 6 is saying this is week 5 divided by week 3. So I take on this, I move to week 5, I get this, divide by week 3 and I press my enter key. So this is the week performance and I copy it down. Now this is how to link sheets. Now when you work with Excel, you have reasons to link information from one sheet to the other, and that's just the basic rule. Let's look at what the total is saying. The total is saying that we need for the 6 weeks to add up what John had done from week 1 to 6. So I'm going to take equal to, I move down to week 1 and I take John's performance plus I move down to week 2 and I take John's performance plus I move down to week 3 and I take John's performance plus I move down to week 4 and I take his performance plus I move down to week 5 and I take his performance plus I move down to week 6 and I take his performance and I press my enter key. Now this is John's performance for the 6 weeks. So I move this down and I have every of the staff performance for the 6 weeks. Now, total performance of all the staff is simply adding these figures. And remember what we did by summation. We click on the home tab, come down to the editing group and take auto sum. Like press enter. Now I want to bold in this Control B, which we saw earlier. Now let's go back to our summary page and see if we've left anything untouched. Now we have here basic linking, which we've done multiplication, division, and addition. We've also summarized those information in the total sheet. Thank you very much for listening. In more videos, we'll see much more of what Excel can do. Bye bye.